Hey guys, thank you so much for stopping by to watch another episode here at All I See Is W, where we talk about finance and self-development. Some of you are wondering, what does All I See Is W stand for? Well, the whole intent behind what that all means is to lead with an altruistic mindset and gaining on positive proceeds. That's what this channel is all about. Now, today I wanted to share with you three value stocks that can really add so much value to your investing strategy. We know through evidence-based investing, using data and facts and evidence to really build on return on net worth. This requires having to find small cap companies that have the potential to grow in the long term. First off, I'm not a financial analyst. Please take my information as guidance, and let's get started. And before I begin, I just wanted to share with you books that I've read and books that I'm currently reading. In fact, I've read the book Catapult, as you can see over on the side over here, where the main focus is building on your resilience, whether you are a corporate athlete with an entrepreneurial mindset, as well as an athlete that focuses on aligning your purpose to how you perform in your work environment. And it's really helped me because I feel like this book has resonated with me to really understand what my true purpose is and how I can develop myself to become a better version of myself through having the right mindset, having a strong belief system, and most importantly, knowing what my purpose is. And my purpose is to really lead and inspire the community so that we all can lead with an altruistic mindset. Now, the current book that I'm reading is written by Lewis Howe. Some of you already know him. He has a YouTube channel with millions of subscribers. He's done podcasts interviewing like Kobe Bryant, Tony Robbins, a number of very skilled billionaires and millionaires. I love his podcast. Every time when I go running in the morning I play it, or if I'm at the gym, I listen to how he asks questions and how he's so good at listening and asking deeper questions where it meaningfully brings out the value of the responses, and you can just learn so much from the community that he's involved in. So highly recommend subscribing to his channel and the book that he's written here, as you can see. Let's get started. Now, the first ticker I wanted to share with you is RIOT Blockchain, a company that is based out in New York with a market cap of close to $3 billion. The 52-week range reached close to about $80, as you can see in Q1 of 2021 here. Current share price at $30, I definitely feel this is undervalued. Let's say if you keep the target price where your exit strategy is at $50 or higher than that, $60, that's a return on 100% proceeds right there. And the question is whether it has the potential to reach that value. I have a strong belief that it can, and in the long run we know that cryptocurrency mining is only going to increase in value, and the price of Bitcoin will continue to increase. And this is definitely a great time where it's undervalued, and you want to find undervalued stocks to invest so you can maximize your quantity of shares and sell once it's appreciated in the long term. Now, here's a source article that was released yesterday. Is RIOT Blockchain stock a buy right now? So we're looking at what analysts are saying, right? Companies such as RIOT Blockchain could benefit from the reduced competition and enhanced profits. Well, there's not too many competition when you think about it. It's either RIOT Blockchain or Mara, right, in the realm of the stock market when it comes to Bitcoin mining. In fact, in June, RIOT produced 243 Bitcoin, a 7% month-over-month uptick, resulting in 676 mined BTC in Q2 alone, and bringing total year-to-date production to 1,167, a 130% increase from the same period last year. That's huge news when you just see how much the throughput is increasing, along with the infrastructure that RIOT Blockchain is setting up for the company that's based out in New York. Now, here's a statement. While we expected higher production levels in June, we believe the company's miner deployment is progressing well and on schedule, having anticipated the company to mine 829 Bitcoin in the second quarter. Now, seeing out of Q2, Riot had on its books 2,243 Bitcoin with a market value of 74 million based on Bitcoin's current price hovering at around 33,000 mark. We know that previously it ran up close to like 80,000 per Bitcoin, and if and when the value of Bitcoin increases, the value of Riot blockchain will increase as well, where there's a degree of correlation here, and that's why using evidence-based strategies, Riot blockchain has the potential to appreciate. And if you look at what analysts are saying, I mean, they're saying given Riot's growth trajectory and infrastructure capacity following the Whinstone acquisition, coupled with positive industry trends, we see Riot as a well-positioned for further share price appreciation with the price target of $51 to $49. That's an upside of like 49% from the current share price value. So that's that with Riot blockchain. Next ticker I wanted to share with you is an interesting biotechnology company based out in South San Francisco, and that is VXRT, VXRT, where the market cap is getting close to $1 billion, and the 52-week range on the share price of VXRT reached a high point resistance of close to $25 in early Q1 of 2021. Now, I definitely think that Vaxxart at this time is undervalued in the fact that we need more convenient vaccines delivered in this environment. This really puts Vaxxart at an increased demand because the company has monopolized the mode of delivery. For example, rather than taking a vaccine delivered in your arm with the potential of experiencing onset of pain, where you have a healthcare professional injecting a vaccine in your arm, you can simply avoid having a healthcare professional deliver the vaccine into your arm, and you can simply just take an oral pill medication. And that's basically the logic behind VXRT. And if and when the company is able to demonstrate safety and efficacy with its drug product, can you imagine how it can be distributed all around the United States as well as in this global environment? And what if in the long run you have these pills in the vending machines at airports? It really just cuts out the middleman having to have a healthcare professional to deliver the vaccine. And when you think about it on a macro scale level, that reduces the expense having to roll out, solvent vaccines and having the healthcare professional to deliver it. And this really just puts Vaxxart at the forefront, where there is an increased support and demand to have oral medication when it comes to the COVID-19 pandemic, because we know that the vaccine is evolving and that there's no drug product that has been clinically approved, meaning that it's safe and effective deemed by health authorities. All products right now, especially the vaccines, are in the emergency use authorization status. So that's the difference between approval and getting EUA status. So I definitely think this is undervalued, and I definitely think that it can reach beyond the $11 to $12 share price range with the potential of 100% positive proceed gains. Now, here's a source article that was released yesterday where Vaxxart receives a new rating from Brookline Capital Markets, where market analysts are saying that this is a buy rating of $10. And there's other analysts that are saying that it's a strong buy with a $12.50 representing a 70% upside with this share price. From Jefferies analysts, they're saying that the rating on the stock can be up to about $13 for its price target, and based on its prior resistance, it reached $24.90. And when will it be able to break through that prior resistance, right? Well, it's going to come with solid data on safety and efficacy through the clinical trials process, and that's why I think that Vaxxart is definitely a great opportunity, whether this is a mid or long-term play. I think this is really setting the stage for adding value, for having convenient products to make it easier for patients in this global environment, at least for the public health. So that's that with VXRT. I'm going to go ahead and shift over to the next company. This is RTL Bioscience, based out in Southern California, where it has development pipelines using cannabinoids intended to be used for cancer anorexia. As you can see, it's in phase 1 clinical trials. It has different products for cancer and pain. And we know that cannabinoid science is really new to this market, and it can demonstrate that it adds value, bridging the gap between natural medicine and adding value for medical unmet needs and different indications for use. And that's why I think that RTL Bioscience can grow with its share price. For example, when we look at the ART 2713, once the data demonstrates that it's safe and it's tolerable and there's minimal safety implications with its natural medicine for cancer anorexia, the share price can catapult, whether that be 30%, 300%. It all depends on the data, but we know with biotechnology companies, it has the potential to run with huge upside. Now, looking at this company that's currently in the NASDAQ market, the 52-week high was at around the $3.67 back in Q1 of 2021. And current share price is undervalued from my perspective at $1. And let's say if it ramps up to $2, which is not even close to its prior resistance, you gain on 100% on positive proceeds right there. So depending on your investing strategy, whether you are a mid-term investor or you hold on to your investment over a year to minimize on the long-term capital gains tax, that can really add value in the future, and it can be one of the leading pioneers for leveraging cannabinoids, adding value to specific disease states, similar to like Sky Bioscience, where it has a bioengineered drug product using THC VHS intended to be used for glaucoma in the ocular space. I think that this company is undervalued. It's a hidden gem, and it really can just break through where you can gain on 100% up to like 300% and beyond in positive proceeds. So overall, I hope that this video added value. I'd love to hear your comments. If you have any questions, please make sure to leave it down below. And if you're new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe to alliseeisW, where we can build, share with the community, and just provide insights and collaborate. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like as well. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day all. Goodbye.